What is going on with my traffic? Over the last 3 days, I've seen the most unusual behaviour I've ever seen over the last 3 days. So what's it all about? Let's head over to the computer and we'll take a look. Hi and thanks for joining me again on my channel. My name's Carl and I'm an affiliate marketer here in the UK. Now if you've not seen my channel before, I share my journey as an affiliate marketer and as a blogger and as an owner of several small niche websites, and I bring you all my trials and tribulations, my ups and my downs, and thankfully this video is a positive one. This is an up. Of the last 3 days I've seen some incredibly unusual behaviour across one of my websites in particular, but also another one is showing some positive signs as well. Now this all started on the 26th of October where I saw a spike in traffic across a couple of my articles. Now these articles was relatively newly published across a website that is gaining in authority and is doing well. I can usually get posts to rank pretty quickly as soon as I upload them, but on this occasion these two pieces of content was very newly published within kind of 24 hours and shouldn't be seeing much traffic at all, even if they're kind of hitting page one. And suddenly these articles are getting a lot of traffic. So I started to closely watch my analytics on my mobile phone, on the live Google app that I have, and I could see that I was going from getting 10, 15 visitors at any one time on my website to suddenly 20, 22, 23, and I thought, hey up, something's going on here. So I kept an eye on it, and sure enough, on the 26th, I saw a real good increase. Now, we will go over to the computer in a second, so stay tuned, and I'll tell you all the numbers and the facts and figures, but just give you more information, a bit of background. So that continued on the 26th, and on the 27th, lo and behold, it continued again and it increased even more. And in fact, I had a really good day with revenue and I had one of the highest days of traffic that I've ever seen. So I thought, okay, so I've got a couple of posts doing really, really well. What's that about? I didn't really expect it, but I thought I'll take it. They've just done well in the SERP index, and these are two articles that's just bringing in a lot of traffic. Maybe the keywords had more search volume than I thought. So I just put it down to that, but I had a little bit of an inkling that something's just not quite right. And then yesterday, obviously, I was really keen to keep an eye on this. Whether it's a little trend, whether it's a core update again, I didn't know, I didn't have a clue. So I just decided, obviously, to keep an eye on it and see what had happened. And I went through the course of my day, and yes, traffic again was in 20, 25, 30 visitors at any one time on the site. So I knew it was a good day. And especially by midday, I'd already had 1,000 to 1,500 visitors on the site, which at that point I would normally just have a couple of hundred. So I knew something was going to be exciting and something was happening. And then when I had a look, it was actually one post. It wasn't the two that had previously been doing well the last couple of days. This was one post out of the blue that just suddenly seemed to be blowing up. And whether it's mini viral, I don't know what you want to call it, but it was doing really, really well. Now this is where it gets exciting. It actually went insane. I mean, normally, to give you an idea, the best day I've ever had across any of my websites is around 2,500 visitors in any one day. Now this one particular post just blew up. Now I've had a look at where the traffic comes from, and it seems like it was a thread on Reddit. Now whether that's been shared out and it's then gone viral, I'm not sure, but the initial landing seems to be coming from Reddit, and it's not something I posted, so it's not something I've done. Somebody has linked me through Reddit, and it's been found then and picked up in the organic search, and it's bumped it up and it's gone kind of mini viral really. So to give you an idea of some numbers, that website got in one day over 6,000 visitors in one day, which that's almost, well, it's more than double my best day. And like I say, that's coming mainly from one post, but all the other posts seem to be gaining traffic as well. And that website generally, if you take that viral post away from it, seems to have kind of, gone insane, and the growth just seems to be instantaneous from the 26th of October. Now, I'm reluctant to say that's a core update. I'm reluctant to say it's anything to Google. Is it just that one website kind of gaining some authority? Not sure, because out of my whole portfolio, all the other sites seem to be doing really well. And on one of my high ticket item websites, it's a website where I sell high priced items. It's pretty new, so I don't expect much growth at all. And again, this website doubled its traffic on the 26th of October. It's not big numbers. We're talking, I've gone from 50, 60 visitors a day to 110, 120, 130. So, it's not, setting any records, but it's certainly an instant improvement. And it's the same day this pet website started to improve as well. So make of that what you will. I am not going to say that's the core update. I'm not going to say anything of the sort because, we've been on a roller coaster ride with that lately. And I don't want to stick my neck out and say that's true because I have no data or evidence to back that up. But certainly there's a roller coaster ride going on this pet website. So it's interesting, it's fun. I want to bring you along, show you some of the numbers. What does a mini viral post bring you earnings wise? Should we have a look? Let's head over to the computer now. We'll take a quick look. Okay, so let's have a look at some of these numbers and see what's got me all excited. I've only ever had one post kind of go mini viral before, and that was about 3 years ago on a health site. And I got one post that over 2 days got 10,000 visitors. And that was incredible to watch. But as soon as it arrived, it disappeared 48 hours later. And unfortunately, at that time, I wasn't monetized, so I got no financial benefit from it. But on this one, I am monetized and I am seeing some reward from it. So you can see here, normally the website averages around 2,000 visitors a day, which has been slowly increasing. And about a week ago, it hit around 2,500 visitors a day. And then as you can see here from where the arrow points, it started on the 26th of October and it hit around 2,800. So I thought, hey, something's going on here. This is nice bit of growth. And then it hit on the 27th, it hit around, I think it was around 3,300, something like that. And then yesterday was the standout day. So yesterday, which was the 28th of October, 2020, it hit over 6,000, and you can see the peak here on this graph. So hopefully you can see this screen and some of the data on this screen. So I've set this is from Google Analytics on my mobile phone, and you can see here I've set it from the 26th of October to the 28th. And you can see here over the last 3 days, the site got 11,800 sessions. And if you look down at the bottom, right at the very bottom, you can see over 3 days, it's received 13,600 visitors in 3 days. Now that's an increase of 66% overall in traffic, which as you can see, everything's green, all the numbers are green. You can see there the users are up 72%, sessions are up 65%, new users up 71%. So you can see there the bounce rate. So this isn't bots, because the bounce rate has improved. And sessions, you can see pages, they are flicking through to other pages. So this is genuine, real traffic. And you can see that because it's reflected in my earnings. Often through ad revenue, if it's bots that are hitting the site and bouncing off, they don't interact on the page, they don't flick through and see all the adverts. So you don't make any ad revenue. And in this case, I am. So this is genuine traffic coming to the site and interacting with the site. Now, for those of you who are thinking, is it just these couple of posts that are going viral, which it obviously is. Something's going on with those. Like I say, there's 3 posts overall, but one yesterday was the one that got, thousands and thousands of hits. But, is it just those 3 posts? Well, this is another website I have. This is my newest website, and this is in the high ticket item sector. So this is kind of within the kind of industrial and tech kind of style site. And it's high ticket items. So all the items here are $800, $900, up to $3,000 in value. So I don't get a lot of traffic to this site at the moment, but you can see here that the site was up in sessions, up to 455 sessions, which is 76% up. And again, in page views, you have a look at the bottom there, the page views 503, which again is 65% up. And you can see there, that's over the last 3 days, 26th, 27th, 28th of October, and that's comparing it to the 3 days previously. So you can see all of a sudden we got to the 26th of October and we've seen a 76% increase. So how has all this traffic benefited me financially? Well, I'm not seeing too much in Amazon sales. They're up very, very slightly, but nothing to write home about. But ad revenue is a different ballgame. So let's have a look at some of my ad revenue for this mini viral post or little peak in traffic, and let's see what I've earned. So here's a screenshot from my Mediavine dashboard. I do have other sites with Ezoic, but I have a few sites with Mediavine at the minute. And as you can see, they're circled at the top. This one website made $108.15 in one day. That's $108 from one website in one day. That is by far the biggest day I've ever had, not for earnings, but from ad earnings on one site for sure. And you can see there the site got 5,282 unique sessions, which turned into 6,1600 page views. And the RPM went up. Thankfully, it was at $17.98 and it went up to $20.48. Now, that's not the highest RPM I've had. I've had an RPM this week of $27. So if I'd have had $27 on this day yesterday, my earnings would have probably been $130, $140. So, but hey, I'm not going to argue with this. $108. Certainly, like I say, the best day I've ever had. Now, if you want to quickly have a look at some of the other numbers on here while we're here, you can see that this website has earned $1,325 that's month to date. So that's within the 1st of October to the 28th. So 28 days, it's earned $1,300. If this traffic continued, this site's going to be over $3,000 a month just in ad revenue, which would blow my mind and would absolutely be a life-changing game changer. That's for sure. But I'm not going to count on that. The site's got nice, steady growth. It's growing anyway. I think this is just a flash in the pan. I think these 3 days are extraordinary. Long may it continue, but, I'm hesitant to say that it will do. And you can see their sessions, 69,000 unique sessions, and the site's now just short of 80,000 page views. I do think in the end of November, this site will break 100,000 page views. If it does, that's another video I will bring out, and I'll show you how many articles it's taken to get 100,000 page views, how many words, how old the site is, and the type of content, etc. I will bring a video out if it hits 100,000 page views. So let's have a look at the earnings over the last 3 days in a little bit more detail. So again, this is another screenshot from my Mediavine dashboard, and you can see here the site right at the bottom there, 20th of October, and $36, and it was slowly doing okay. It got up to $40, $43, $40, $46, but then you can see from October the 26th, where I've circled there, that's when the numbers and the sessions started to increase. Now, Mediavine pays you on unique sessions, not on page views. So this has to be individual people coming to the site. So you can see here right at the top, the best day, $108.15, had 5,282 sessions. Like I said, the day before, I thought was 3,300. There it is, 3,299. And that got $84.82. And then the day before that was a little bit less, 3,230, and that brought in $77.84. So you can see the difference there between the 25th and the 26th. There was a significant jump up in traffic. It's kind of, I don't know what the percentage there, 30%, something like that. And then it stayed at around 30-35% increase. Then it pretty much doubled. And like I said, that is continuing at the moment. And you can see from the chart at the top, it's a very good kind of visual aid. You can see there, nice steady growth on the website. And then boom, last 3 days, just incredible. Okay, so there you go. A quick look at what's going on across my websites. It's interesting. It's a bit of fun. There's been a lot of negativity recently with Google and de-indexing posts. And, I've had my fair share of negativity, sites that's plummeted in traffic. But it's nice to bring you some good news, and I thought it was just a little bit interesting. It's a little bit fun. I'm still watching my phone. In fact, I've looked at it today, and it's still doing superbly well. So we could be on for another big day tonight. I can't wait to get up tomorrow morning and see what the numbers are. And what I'll do is, if this run continues, I will bring another video out next week, and I'll show you the earnings and the traffic. And if it comes to an end, well, I'll take what I can get. It's certainly been a boost in my revenue and a boost in my traffic for the last 3 days. So I hope you like that video. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe, that you don't miss out on any interesting facts and events that's going on across the blogging world. Do hit the bell icon. You'll be notified every time I bring one of these videos out. And like I say, hopefully if this continues, I'll bring another one out next week on this same topic. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.